Today I'm going to be learning about German education, German higher education, by looking at the 5 best universities in Germany, very prestigious. So yeah, interested to know. It's not something I really know. Like obviously being from the UK, like our most prestigious universities are probably Oxford and Cambridge, which are I think quite well known, but I don't really know like the similar ones in Germany. You can tell me what you think about these, if you went to any of them, what it was like. Tell me what university you did go to if they're not on this list, and how was it? Let's watch this and we can learn.
Out of the 108 universities in Germany, which ones are the best? Which are the 5 most prestigious ones? I looked at all the rankings for you and I'm going to tell you the best 5 and also what makes them so good. I even attended one of the universities on this list. So let's start with number 5 on the German ranking, world ranking number 90, RWTH Aachen University. It's located over here in the west of Germany in Aachen, and it's basically at the border to Belgium. Very beautiful German city, I can highly recommend visiting. The university seems to be very popular amongst international students. I get so many comments about it. Currently there are about 47,000 students enrolled and 11,000 of them are international students. They have the slogan Zukunft denken, in English thinking the future. So there's definitely something innovative and futuristic going on over there. Over the years, the university has become the largest technical university in Germany. In total, 144 study programs. The university is extremely strong when it comes to the 2 degrees, electrical engineering and industrial engineering. If you're considering one of these 2, you're gonna make your way to Aachen. They also focus on development of sustainable energy solutions, biomedical engineering or digitalization, and artificial intelligence. All things that are very interesting and innovative. So this is a very good place to get your education. And because the university also has a strong connection to industries and there is a European equivalent of Silicon Valley around it, you don't have to worry about job opportunities after graduating. But it's gonna get better. So let's move to the capital of Germany, Berlin.
Yeah, that one seems really good. Again, like good location, very central, not just in in Europe, being near other countries, but within that Silicon Valley type place as well, very related to the university, and pretty cool how they like move with the times, looking to the future and offering a high level of education in those fields. Tell me what you know about it. If you have experience going there, is it as good as it looks and sounds? And yeah, with regards to like the percentage of international students, that's not something I really know too much about. Like, what's a normal percentage? Having 11,000 international students, was that of that 47,000? Seems like a high percentage, but I don't know, maybe that's just normal. And how is that? Do they pay? Like, I think I've heard before that in a lot of German universities, it's actually free even for foreigners as long as they learn and speak German. Is that the case for a prestigious university like the one in Aachen as well?
Here we have the Humboldt University of Berlin. Germany ranked number 4 and world ranking number 87. Trust me, this university has a lot of clout. Albert Einstein, Robert Koch, Max Planck, Karl Marx, these are only some of the many big names who spent time at that university. In total, 57 Nobel Prize laureates, which is the most of any German university. It was founded by Wilhelm von Humboldt, this sexy looking guy, and currently the university is home to about 32,000 students. 18% are international students. The Humboldt University has 189 study programs and is made up of a total of 9 different faculties, including its famous medical faculty Charité. And they share this one with the Free University of Berlin. And this university is not on the list. The Free University of Berlin has a world ranking of 91. But not only the Humboldt University is special, but it's also surrounded by a lot of other historic buildings, museums and art galleries, which sounds like a nice environment to study in. Berlin is a crazy, very vibrant city. I think it won't get boring over there. Out of all the cities in Germany, Berlin seems to be one of the most popular destinations for international students, and the university focuses a lot on philosophy, history and cultural studies, and it has a world-class reputation in the arts and humanity fields. Primary language of instruction at Humboldt University is German, but yes, it also has a lot of English taught programs and an international network of partner universities. So the next university on
that one as well, yeah, again, very different to the first one, being the location, like as in the town itself. It's like definitely the first 2 universities there match their location, like the first one being near that German Silicon Valley type place, and it was like that sort of tech, engineering type university. This one more focused on the arts and looking at the past as well rather than the future, with so much prestigious history and being in such a art and cultural capital of the world in Berlin. So two very different ones, but seem like two exciting places to study, honestly.
The list is the Ruprecht Karl University of Heidelberg, or just Heidelberg University. And this is one of the most prestigious universities. Germany ranked number 3 and world ranking number 43. The Heidelberg University was founded in 1386. It is the oldest university in Germany. Yeah, like, it looks old, but really, really beautiful. Right now there are about 30,000 students enrolled and close to 20% of the students are international. A bunch of people from a total of 130 countries, and more than a third of doctoral students are international. The university offers degrees in 160 study programs, and most of the lectures are taught in German, but there are many graduate programs available in English and also a few in French. Heidelberg University is a research-focused institution with a lot of subjects across 13 faculties. They cover areas like humanities, social sciences, law, natural sciences, engineering, life sciences, and medicine. Many influential politicians, philosophers, and scientists are alumni or affiliates of the university. Heidelberg University works with a lot of other universities worldwide for research and teaching. It has partnerships with around 480 universities globally and centers in Latin America, North America, Southeast Asia, and East Asia that connect back to Heidelberg. On top of that, Heidelberg is a beautiful city, like really beautiful. The old town and castle are some of the most visited tourist destinations in Germany. On Germany's ranking number 2 and world ranking.
Yeah, tell me, with regards to that, again, like three very different places to study. Like, what do you think the best city or town in Germany for students would be? Would it be Berlin? Like, I guess that would be quite a fun place to study. But in your opinion, what would be the best place? Maybe Berlin would have too much like distractions, I don't know, but if you tell me where you studied, how you thought of it.
Number 33, we have the Ludwig Maximilian University, short LMU, and this one is in Munich, Germany's most expensive city. Quite recently I found out that the university is 500 years old. Like, damn, that's quite old. With the second largest student population of any university in Germany, 51,000 students, the Ludwig Maximilian University of Munich is extremely popular amongst international students, and about 13% are international students. The university is affiliated with 42 Nobel Prize laureates, a lot of famous scientists, Otto Hahn, Max Planck, and Werner Heisenberg. Even one of the popes went to this university. Naturally, with this much clout, the LMU is part of the German University Excellence Initiative, so it gets massive funding from the government. Munich thinks. Everything and everyone in Munich seems to have a lot of cash. The LMU has two campuses. The university's downtown campus, where the social science and humanities disciplines are located, and the LMU high-tech campus, home to all the natural and life sciences. From what I often hear, the university is associated with law, psychology, and economics degrees. Definitely many stereotypical law students there. But between the 200 degree programs the university is offering, there's definitely something interesting for you. They even have late antiquity and Byzantine art history as a degree. Cool. Comment down below if you're studying this one. And don't worry, they have a bunch of English taught programs as well. I live in Munich and a lot of my friends study at the LMU. I often visit the main building because the main hall is just really beautiful, and I even shot a cinematic short film in it about a year ago. And also, as a quick tip, there's a small bench on the 3rd floor and you can get an amazing ambience to do deep work. But please don't overuse it. But after talking about all these universities, it begs the question, which university is number 1 in Germany? This one is very special, and I also went to this university myself after graduating high school. Germany ranked number 1 and 30th place on the world university ranking is the Technical University of Munich. As the name suggests, this one is also located in Munich, the best city in Germany. This university, also called TUM, is an absolute monster. It is extremely strong when it comes to engineering, physics, computer science, and chemistry. 17 Nobel Prize winners in physics, chemistry, and medicine went to this university, and it has very high standards. So it's not easy to get into most of the degree programs, but even if you get in the first exams in physics, computer science, etc., I know many people who failed their first exams even on the 3rd attempt. So if you want to seriously study there, be prepared for some turbulent times. And the university has this overarching philosophy of the entrepreneurial university, with a big focus on entrepreneurship and startups. It now has 15 departments departments across 3 massive campuses in and around Munich. The funny thing is, you can even study beer brewery at TUM. This is literally one of the most German things I have seen in the academic space. All in all, the university offers more than 150 degree programs and the primary language of instruction is German. However, for all the international students watching who are considering TUM, the university has a lot of programs that are taught completely in English as well as some bilingual programs. It has the highest number of students in Germany, 52,000, and a bunch of international students as well. To be precise, 32%. If you actually get into TUM and get a degree, you are on a good trajectory and you can call yourself a high performer. I started studying physics there in 2021 and I was able to experience the TUM life for a bit. But I later switched universities and now I'm studying computer science and design, also at a university in Munich. I made a video about that and to my surprise, it has been one of the most popular videos on my channel. 2 of my buddies make more detailed videos about TUM. Check them out if you want. I put their links in the video description. But yeah, the good thing is you can study at most of these universities for free. And you can also find a lot of English taught programs since they are really big and home to a lot of international students. And to create a place for students to talk about studying in Germany and student life in general, we launched a Discord community that you can join.
That was cool. Very interesting. Yeah, again, I never knew of any of those universities, so interested to see that. I wonder why the top 2 are in Munich. Do they just invest a lot? I guess maybe it's just the history as well, just having them there for so long. But it seemed like great places to study. Tell me if you know of them, what you think about them, what you think of their reputation and so on. Yeah. Tell me more about your own experience in university in Germany. Where do you think is the best place? What about the difference between Munich and Berlin? If you had a choice between those 2, where would you rather study? Tell me in the comments. Thanks.